Alrighty guys, good morning. Madman Mondello coming at you live from the Gardendale Garage here in beautiful Alabama. Alright, now last night I was going to do a video last night on these things, but I ran into overtime because I wanted to get as many as I could squeezed into one day, in which I did. Alright, so I got 7 of these things here. Okay, all various size hard drives. They're all RGH3. They're up on Alliance servers. They've got Purge Trial on it. They've also got the College Football Revamped version 17 for NCAA 14. Okay, BO2, MW3, Ghosts, Advanced Warfare, Off-Host, as well as Jiggy and Sentinel. GSC menus for BO2 and Zombies. Okay, now all of them have a 1-year part and labor warranty on them. We're going to be shipping them off this afternoon. All right, for the people that I did these consoles for, you already got your tracking numbers from our website, all right, and they're going to be shipped out accordingly today, all right, just to let you know, all right, and, you know, I'm also going to be sending you a link to this video that's going to be uploaded to YouTube, and there's also going to be another link for startup setup video. You got to watch that before you power this thing on, all right, because you got to set it up on your network for the first time, all right. Once you do that, then you don't have to worry about it anymore. But if you go through that video, I also go through Dash Launch, FTP, along with Neighborhood and all kinds of different things that this thing, you know, has and can do. All right. So anyway, we're going to start this one off here with Mr. Billy Farrell. Okay, Billy went ahead. He purchased the console off the website from us, and here it is. It's a 500 gig. All right, and you know, RGH3. All right, so we're going to fire it up, and all the RGH3s are chipless installs. So pretty much they boot instant and, you know, no chipping away, which is really great. That's thanks to Alexi 15432 and also Dr. Schottky and also Josh Davidson for finding the PLL on this thing, which was infamously hard to find because nobody knew where the hell it was. Who would know that it was underneath the mask? God almighty, that's crazy. Alright, so anyway, as you can see, we're all booted up, okay? We have our 1-button updater on this thing. That's what that screen was, by the way. Now, this is version 17. So this is the latest version that's on this thing, okay? The reason why it's doing that and saying, hey, there's an update, well, that's because of the date on the actual file, okay? Now, you know, I mean, you just got to hit no, but when they do an update to it, when they do go to, like, version 18 or whatever, all right, it's going to be, of course, uploaded to my server, and then you're gonna wind up having an update, okay? Which I'm sure you're going to know when the update comes out, and when it does, you just got to hit yes, and it will update all of the files in the background, okay? Also, it is resumable, which means that if you power off the console and you power it back on, well, it will resume from where it started off. So then that way, then it doesn't have to reload all the crap, okay? So just to let you know what's going on with that. All right. So anyway. Okay, we're at the dashboard here. We're gonna go to Xbox 360. Okay, your complement of games. We start off at the 360 dashboard. Work our way through. We got Afro Samurai on there. We got the Call of Duties on there at the Yin Yang. You know, Crisis Defiance. You can play with your Dragon Balls if you want, whatever you want to do. Gears of War, your Grand Theft Auto. You know, Halo series, Mass Effect trilogy, Midnight Club. You know, Mortal Kombat, all that kind of good stuff, and then, of course, NCAA Football 14. And then, of course, you got PopCap Collection, Red Dead Redemption, Resident Evil, Sauce, Sonic, Test Drive, a variety of stuff on here. Wolfenstein, Warface, all that, and you're back to the dashboard. Now, Xbox Live Arcade, you got a bunch of Live Arcade on there as well, alright? And then we have our Homebrew section where your tools reside, where you can blow the console up. You have indie games on here also, okay, which were made by developers. And you have classic games on here. Now, these are original Xbox games that play on this console when you put it into bypass mode. Okay, I also mentioned bypass mode. All right, in the startup setup video. Okay, and bypass mode is simply power it on, hit the eject button, leave the tray hanging out, and it'll pull itself back in, and then you'll be off. Then you'll be good to go to play. You know, the original Xbox games as well as the Xbox Live Arcade full versions of the games on there. All right, so you know that's it. You got to run in bypass mode for that. Okay. So anyway, as you can see, we got our emulators here. We got NES emulator, Game Boy Advance, Sega, MAME, Super Nintendo, and back to this emulator. You got over 8,000 ROMs on there. You know, so it's definitely a power pack machine here. All right, and then we're gonna go to the dashboard here. Make sure that she's up and online and live. Which she better be. There you are. We're good. We're up. We're online. We're live. And there's our eyeball-pleasing HUD. And then over in our 5th tab, we have all of our cheats here. You can disable them by hitting A and enable them by hitting A, okay? They come enabled when you start the console up. So we'll bring it back home, and there you are. Billy, thank you for your business, man. I really do appreciate it. You're awesome. And we're going to ship it off this afternoon, okay? You already got your tracking number, so just keep an eye on it, and you'll see movements, okay? Thank you so much. Now we're going to shut this one down. I'm going to say goodbye to Billy. All right, and then we have another one here, okay? Let's see, we're going to roll through this here. All right. Okay, Hazen Merritt. Okay, Mr. Merritt. All right, Mr. Merritt's got a 320 gig drive here, okay? This one is a slim here, all right? And Hazen, there's your console right there, all right? Now, I'll tell you what, we're going to fire this thing up. RGH3. Okay, now this one's got a little bit smaller of a complement on it, okay? Because it's, like I said, 320 gig drive. You can only shove so much on the drive, all right? And then, you know, if you overstuff it, and you only got like 200 meg left, you're gonna have problems, all right? Because this thing makes virtual drives for the memory, so you gotta keep at least 5 gig clear. You know, I mean, just for this thing to make, you know, its virtual drives and everything. Okay, so we're booted up. We're into Aurora. I'm gonna sync this controller up here. Okay, and not now. We will ask later. Thank you. Okay, so now I'll go ahead. Xbox 360, we start off at the dashboard. You got some Battlefield on there, Borderlands, Call of Duty's on there, Modern Warfare 3, Gears of War series, Grand Theft series, Halo, Mass Effect Trilogy, Minecraft, of course, NCAA Football 14, College Football Revamp, Red Dead Redemption, Saints Row the Third, okay, so on and so forth, and we're back at the dashboard. Alright, Xbox Live Arcade, yep, you got a bunch of Live Arcade on there as well. You got your Homebrew section where your tools reside. You got 3 classic games on here. You got Tony Hawk Underground, Halo 2, and Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition. You got indie games on there as well. And then, of course, you have your emulators. You got Game Boy Advance, Sega, MAME, Super Nintendo, NES emulator, back to Game Boy Advance. Alright, you got a ton of ROMs on there. Have a blast with it. Alright, now, we'll go ahead. We'll get to the dashboard. We'll hit the dashboard, make sure she's up, online, and live, which she should be. Got it. Good. Bypass the sign-in. And as you can see, it's up, it's online, it's live. Our HUD, and then of course over in our 5th tab, our Advanced Warfare cheats, BO2 cheats, Ghost cheats, and Modern Warfare 3 cheats, okay? You can, you know, they come enabled. To disable, just hit A, alright, so on and so forth. And you know, if you want to give someone a bad day in the lobby, well, that's a good way to do it right there, alright? I pissed off a lot of people with that Advanced Warfare cheat, I promise you. Alright, so we're going to bring this back, Xbox Home, and there you have it. Hazen, listen, thank you for your business, man. Really do appreciate it. It's going to be shipped out this afternoon. All right, so keep an eye on your tracking number, and you'll see movement. All right, thank you so much. Say goodbye to Hazen here. All right, that's 2 so far. All right, here we go. All right, Christine Shearer. Okay, now Christine, she purchased a console off the website from us. This one is also a 500 gig drive. All right, and Christine, this one is yours right here. All right, so we're going to fire it up. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to sync this controller up here. Alright. Yep, there we go. RGH3 is a wonderful thing, I'm telling you right now. Like I said, whenever you can remove a piece of hardware, that's a wonderful thing right there. A lot less stuff that can go wrong. Alright, so we're going to boot up into Aurora here. You're going to have the same complement as Billy's, okay? So just to show you, you know, what, where, how, and who. As soon as it makes it to the dashboard, which it just did. Alright, here we are. Okay, so we'll rip through this thing here. Alright, so we'll go to no, not now, ask me later. Alright, so we start off at the dashboard here and work our way through. Alright, and as you can see, you got a ton of titles on here. Alright, so on and so forth. You know, I mean, you know, pretty much everything that you're going to want and then some. And you can also add to it too. You can also add an external drive to it. And there's NCAA Football 14, College Football Revamp, version 17 on there. Alright. You can add to it by plugging in an external USB drive, setting up a path in Aurora, and you know, you could download your games from wherever or whatever, okay, or rip them right from the disk, put them in there, and you're good to go. You know, and you can have as many USBs as this thing can handle or muster, or you could actually get a USB. Actually get a USB cable, okay, plug that into a USB splitter. All right, and then you could have as many 2 terabyte external drives as you want in the damn thing. Okay, you can set up multiple you can get crazy with this thing. Also, Swizzy's working on NetISO. He's updating it for the latest Aurora edition. So you're going to be able to like plug a drive into your router if your router has that capability of having a USB drive on it, and you're going to be able to put games on there, and then you're going to be able to play the game seamlessly over the network. That's going to be very interesting. He's working on that right now, so just to let you know. All right. So anyway, you got your Xbox Live Arcade. You got a bunch of Live Arcade on there as well. Your Homebrew section where your tools reside, and then of course you have your indie games on there. You got a bunch of classic games on here as well. All right, all ones that we all know. You got your emulators on here. I hate when I forgot to friggin' download this thing here. This is for your artwork right here. So as you can see, they have multiple covers and all that kind of good stuff, I mean, so on and so forth. Now, why goes the covers blank? I have no idea. Okay, all right. I mean, that's just ludicrous, and that's the one it loads. I don't get it. So you gotta manually do this in order to friggin' fix that, And see, there it is. So just so you know. So you got a NES emulator, Game Boy Advance, Sega, MAME, Super Nintendo, and back to NES emulator. All right. We'll get on over to the dashboard here. We'll make sure that she kicks up and everything is all good to go, which it is. Okay, got it, good. All right, and there we are. We're up, we're online, we're live. And of course we have our HUD, and then over in our fifth tab, our cheats, okay? Disable A, enable A. Very easy. Have a blast with it, okay? And there you have it. Christine, thank you for your business. I really do appreciate it. All right, I'm glad I could build it for you. Shipping it off this afternoon with the other ones, okay? You'll see movement in your tracking number. Now, I'm going to go ahead here. I'm going to say goodbye to Christine. All right. And let's see here what we got here. Sydney Johnson. Okay, Sydney, this one is yours. You got a nice black shiny one, okay? This one is a 250 gig drive, all right? So, Sydney, that one is yours right there. See? There it is, okay? Now we're going to fire this thing up. It's a Trinity model, all right? Most of these are Trinity, by the way, okay? Just to let you know. So as you can see, fires right off. Life is good. We're going to go ahead, sync this controller up here. There we go. And we should boot up into Aurora. This one's got a slightly smaller complement than the 320, of course, because it's 250 gig. All right, but it is what it is. If that's what you ordered, that's what you're going to get. And like I said, though, you can add an external drive to it, no big deal. All right, no, not now. Ask me later. Thank you very much. Okay, so we start off here, Xbox 360. You got Battlefield, you got Call of Duty's on here. All right, Modern Warfare, you got your Gears of War, you got Grand Theft Auto, you got Halo, Minecraft. Okay, so you got Football 14 with College Football revamped on, of course, Red Dead Redemption, Resident Evil, so on and so forth. All right. Yes, you got a bunch of Xbox Live Arcade on there as well, as much as I could stick on there. You have your Homebrew section where your tools reside. And then you have a couple classic games on there. You got Tony Hawk's Underground and Halo 2. Then you got some indie games on there as well. And then you have a bunch of emulators. You got Game Boy Advance, Sega, MAME, Super Nintendo, NES emulator, back to Game Boy Advance. Alright, we'll go ahead. Make sure she's up and online. Alright, and she is. Bypass the sign-in. And as you can see, up online and live, of course. Alright, we'll hit the HUD. And over in your fifth tab, your Advanced Warfare, BO2, Ghost, and Modern Warfare 3 cheats. Disable A, enable A. Very simple. Bring this back, and there you have it. Thank you, Sydney, for your job, for your order. I greatly do appreciate it. Shipping it off this afternoon with the other ones, okay? Yes, the post office does love me. I'm telling you right now, they really do. I hate them, but that's okay. It happens. So we'll say goodbye to Sydney Johnson now, and we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and take care of Mr. Nick Westbrook. Okay, Nick purchased the console at the website. This one is also a 250. This one is also a Trinity. It's also a black shiny one. See, sleek, low, sexy. Yeah. So anyway, okay. Now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna fire this bitch up. All right, now. Go ahead. Sync this controller up here. Alright. And as you can see, instant boot every single one of them. Okay, which is the way they should be. Alright? I'm loving this. God almighty. Makes my life so much easier. I can do so many more. Okay. So now, We're going to boot up into Aurora. We're going to get the notifications from the server and all that kind of happy nonsense. It just takes a sweet little time. There we are. Okay. And we're good. Alright, so now, same compliment as the other one here. Alright? Now, ask me later. Okay. We got an Xbox 360 dashboard, and we work our way through, and as you can see, pretty much the same compliment. Alright, your Gears of War, your Grand Theft Auto, your Minecraft, your NCAA Football 14, College Football Revamp, and of course, Xbox 360 dashboard. Now, we'll go ahead. Xbox Live Arcade. Alright, you got your Live Arcade on there. You got your Homebrew section where your tools reside. You have your classic games on there. You have indie games on there. You also have emulators on there. You got Game Boy Advance, Sega, MAME, Super Nintendo, NES emulator back to Game Boy Advance. And of course, Xbox 360. Hit the dashboard. Make sure she's up online and live. Got it. Good. Okay. Bypass the sign-in. As you can see, up online and live. Our eyeball-pleasing HUD. And again, our fifth tab. Advanced Warfare, BO2, Ghost, Modern Warfare 3 cheats. Disable A, enable A. Alright, we'll bring this back. So there you have it, Nick. Listen, thank you for your business, man. I really do appreciate it. Shipping it off this afternoon. We'll get you all squared away. And thank you so much. Alright, now, I'm going to say goodbye to Nick. Alright, we've got two more here. Let's see here. Which one is this here? DeJuan Sanders. Okay. DeJuan purchased one with a 500 gig drive. Okay? Now, this one did have a shiny case on it. But unfortunately, the grill was all cracked. So what I did was I turned it over into a matte black one. Okay? So there you have it. I don't know why the case, I mean, I think it got pushed around in shipping or whatever. But this was all cracked up on it. And I was just like going like, no, that ain't going to fly. So anyway, I went ahead and I've got numerous shells. So I went ahead and I put a new one on there, and I even gave you the chrome trim ring. So that way you got the satin black with the chrome. There you go, okay? You're special. All right, so anyway. Doesn't matter what the outside looks like as long as the inside works. That's what matters. Anyway, this thing boots like a freaking beast, okay? So there you have it, all right? This one is a Trinity model, okay? And like I said, 500 gig drive on this. All right? And sync up the controller. Make sure that she makes it to the dashboard, and then we'll go through this thing. Alright, I'll show you what you got on here, okay? It just takes its sweet little time. What are you going to do? This is the way it is. There you go. Alright, now, okay, here we go again. Alrighty, Xbox 360, okay? We start off here. Alright, now, as you can see, dashboard, you got a massive complement of games on here, okay? As much as I could fit on a 500 gig drive. Okay, so you got a ton of stuff on here. Alright, and of course you got your NCAA Football 14 and College Football Revamped, okay? You know, PGR4, you know, Red Dead Redemption, all that, Resident Evil, so on and so forth. I mean, a ton, okay? You know, your Xbox Live Arcade, alright? And then, of course, you have your Homebrew section where your tools reside. And then you have your indie games, alright? And of course you have your classic games on here. And you have your emulators, okay? You got Super Nintendo, NES emulator, Game Boy Advance, Sega, MAME, so on and so forth. And we'll go ahead, we'll bring this back. Hit the dashboard. And as you can see, up and online and live. Really quick too. Okay. Hit the guide button. And then over on your fifth tab, you got your Advanced Warfare cheats, BO2 cheats, Ghost cheats, and Modern Warfare 3 cheats. Also, guys, if you are interested, just to let you know, there's a guy, Jort0010. He owns Matrix Mod menu, okay? Now, mind you, got to pay for it. But if you want a really, really good, you know, BO2 menu, Ghosts, you know, all that kind of good stuff, see him. He's on Discord, Jort0010, okay? And, I mean, you get the Matrix menu on this thing, it does all of these things, including BO3, MW3, MW2, Go, all of it, okay? So just to let you know. But it is a paid-for menu. I think it's like $50 for a lifetime on the damn thing. But everybody that ever got it has always said to me, man, this thing is awesome. So, you know, just to let you know, all right? So we'll go ahead. We'll bring this back. Xbox home. And there you have it. So, DeJuan, thank you so much for your business, man. I really do appreciate it, okay? And like I said, you got the one-button updater on this thing. So, you know, if you want to, when they come out with like version 18 or whatever, okay, and we all hear about it, well, all you're going to have to do is hit the downloader and let it download. It'll download right to the console. All right. So anyway, thank you so much for your business, man. Shipping it off today. It'll be going out this afternoon. So expect movement in your tracking number. Okay? I got one more here, guys. One more. And then guess what? I got to build 10 more today. Okay, so. All right. Nick Menisfer. Okay? Mansauer. That's it. Mansauer. I guess that's the way you pronounce it. Nick, if I pronounce it wrong, I'm sorry. Don't freaking kill me. All right? Anyway, Nick, this one is yours right here. Okay? We're going to fire this thing up. This one's a 120 gig. Now, this one's got a small complement on it. Very small. But, you know, like I said, though, Nick also has another drive that he's going to be able to transfer all his stuff to. You know, I mean, as for, Mr. John Ross here asked me, you know, how to transfer with that. The easiest way is either you can do it through your computer with FTP or Neighborhood, or you can buy one of these on Amazon for about $12 or $15. This is a transfer cable. You just plug the drive in here, or if you have a fat drive, you plug it in the top here. You plug that into the console, and it'll come up transfer cable, and you'll be able to transfer anything you want back and forth, okay? So, you know, that's about the easiest way to do it, okay? Just to let you know. So I'm going to sync up the controller here. All right, there we are. Good. No, not now. Ask me later. All right, so now we'll go ahead. We'll hit the dashboard right here. Okay, so we start off at the dashboard. You got some Black Ops on here. You got Grand Theft Auto. You got Modern Warfare 3, and you got NCAA Football 14 with College Football Revamped on it, okay? I know that you bought this for College Football Revamped, all right? But like I said, it's a small complement. There's nothing I can do about that. It's a small hard drive, okay? You can only fit so much. Each one of these games is like 7 or 8 gigabytes, you know, plus the content that's in the content folder besides, okay? So, you know, I mean, you can only fit so much on these, on a 120 gig, all right? So you got some Live Arcade on there. You got a couple games on there. You got your Homebrew section. And then, of course, you have your emulators. Now, you don't have a full complement because there's no way I could fit it on there, all right? You know, MAME has 7,000 ROMs alone, okay? You know, I mean, so there's like, it won't fit, you know? So anyway, you got your Sega, you got Super Nintendo, Game Boy Advance, you know, so on and so forth, all right? Now, we'll go ahead, we'll hit the dashboard. There you are. All right, she's up, she's online, she's good. Bypass the sign-in, as you can see. Yep, she's all good, man. All right, so now, we'll hit the guide button. In your 5th tab, you got your Advanced Warfare cheats, BO2 cheats, Ghost cheats, and Modern Warfare 3 cheats, okay? Disable A, enable A. Very easy. Now, we'll bring this back, and there you have it. Nick, thank you so much for your business, man. I really do appreciate it, okay? And shipping it up this afternoon, all right? Guys, listen, thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it. Hey, Trev, how are you, man? I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching, all right? And, you know, and supporting me all of these years. I mean, like I said, I've done this for many years. I've done this on Facebook since 2014. Before that, I was doing it, you know, I mean, for people all over the place and everything else. They would come to my house, you know what I mean? Like, freaking nuts, you know? I mean, but I love it. It's a lot of fun, you know? And, like I said, I also love the original Xbox. And from what I understand, Luke is just about, he's in the middle of the rewrite for the, for 1.0 to get the original Xbox back online, which is going to be really cool. I'm looking so forward to that. Luke Usher, look him up. He's going to run the Insignia Network. It is actually Xbox Live version 1.0, the original Xbox. So that's going to be really cool. So retail original Xbox can get on there, as well as modified Xboxes too. So that should be a blast, and he's going to be doing it for free. Okay, so you can't ask for more than that. All right, so I'm looking really forward to that. So anyway, look, guys, I hope that you all have a great day. Thanks so much for watching. Okay, and like I said, I got to get busy because I got a ton of consoles I have got to do. So listen, you all have a good one. I'm gonna holler at you later. I'll have a video tonight or tomorrow morning, and we'll be shipping out more. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Okay, have a great day. Take care, guys. Have a good one.